A woman from Brooklyn is in trouble tonight for running up her late friend's credit card.
Police say that Sandra Miranda went on a shopping spree using the credit card of her friend Laura Gilley. Miranda was taking care of Gilley's home in Diker Heights. Gilley, an employee of Cantor Fitzgerald, was killed in the World Trade Center attack on September 11th. Police say Miranda charged about $4,500 worth of merchandise.
A mother and father mourn tonight for their infant son. He was supposed to be operated on September 11th, the day the terrorists struck, but his surgery was canceled. Now his family is blaming the hospital for his death. Corianne Mahalik is here with more on the story for us. Corianne?
Brenda, Jalen Samuels was just 7 weeks old when he was scheduled to have life-saving heart surgery. But that very morning was when the World Trade Center tragedy occurred and Jalen's operation was put on hold. The baby died 3 days later.
He's still smiling.
Because he was smiling knowing he was going to get help.
Happy.
It's heartbreaking for Carol Perrott and Damian Samuels of Rutherford, New Jersey, to look at the photos of their little son, Jalen, who suffered from what's called ECCD, a condition where the center of his heart is not formed, causing severe leakage to his heart valve.
I thought I was just going to bring him home. Because they gave me, like, okay, there's hope that I'm going to make him better.
The baby boy was hooked up to IVs and respirators in hospital since he was born. Not easy for any mother.
Someday I'll be happy to see him because he'll be looking good. And someday he's just in so much pain, I can't stand it.
Jalen's surgery was canceled at Beth Israel Medical Center in Newark the morning of the World Trade Center attacks. His parents told operating rooms were to be used for victims, something hard for Jalen's dad to understand.
I feel sorry for them like how I'm feeling sorry for my son. You know, it was a very painful day for the whole nation and everything like that. But everybody was at loss, so were we.
Jalen died 3 days later. The heart defect that Jalen suffered from was detected early on here at Hackensack University Medical Center when his mom was just pregnant with him. The head of pediatric cardiology who treated Jalen back then says he was a very sick little boy, and it's difficult to say if the delay could be blamed for his death.
Waiting for the baby's valves to become a little more stiff so the surgery will be better, but you're also putting the baby at risk the longer you wait. So it's a balancing act.
Children's Hospital of New Jersey at Newark Beth Israel Medical Center released this. Any patient that comes in with a serious or emergent condition is treated appropriately, whether he or she requires surgery or another type of intervention. This is regardless of what is going on outside of our hospital.
And I know if anybody was in our situation, they would want their son to have that surgery that day, no matter what's going on in the world.
The couple says they plan to sue Beth Israel of Newark. Roland.